So there's a stat that every single rower seems to be told when you first start out rowing. Rowing uses 86% of the muscles in your body. So we all know it's a fantastic exercise, and anyone who's been rowing for any amount of time and knows good technique, the basic technique, legs, swing your back and you draw your arms in. So you use all of your leg muscles, you use your core, you use a little bit of arms, not as much as everyone thinks, it's much more leg dominated, but there are those 14% of muscles that we're not training. So what are those muscles and how can we target them? I'm here with the fantastic Hydro to show you how you can hit that 14%. So let's just go over what we know. The rowing stroke, I won't strap my feet in for this, but it's legs, back, arms, arms, back, legs. So what you're actually using there, and when you're rowing proper efficiently, is pretty much 80% legs, and then the back, lats, and sort of upper back, lower back and core, they take the 20%. For me, in my opinion, the arms do like 5% of the work. They do next to nothing. My actual technique may use a little more arms than I should, but as far as I'm concerned, there should be next to no arms in the rowing stroke. And that's because when you're rowing on the water, if you're pulling it in with your arms, you get your blades caught in the water and they won't come out cleanly, and it will just slow you down in the long run when you go up to rate and when you're getting into racing. So we know our legs are covered, and we know that our core, our back, lats, all covered, biceps as well to some extent, but it's the chest, muscles of the chest and the triceps, so around the back of your arms, that really don't get hit very much at all when you're rowing. So I've just popped on this screen on a workout where we're looking at upper body workouts that you can do. The Hydro's leading me through some, but we've got those videos on the Hydro. Here are some of my exercises for the favourite one, and I'm actually going to be using the Hydro for the first one, which is tricep dips. So tricep dips, you very simply are using these bits, back of your arms, your triceps, and you're going to be lowering yourself and pushing yourself up, which will use your triceps. So legs out in front of you, move them further or closer away to make it harder or easier, and then lower yourself down, push yourself up. You can put some weights on your lap or a bag on your back to make this harder. Stretch yourself further away to make it harder still. Careful not to overextend your shoulders doing that though. I'd recommend doing that with the body weight stuff. I'd do 3 sets and I'd push it as hard as you can for the 3 sets. Maybe 2 or 3 times a week. That'll really help work those triceps and get them nice and strong. Keep all the body balanced, which is important. The other great exercise is the push-up, and we all know there's different variations of the push-up. You can do it full, legs out, straight, arms tucked in, down, up, nice and simple. If that's a bit hard at the moment, you can do it on your knees, down, up, down, up. You can move your arms about to your hand positioning. If you bring your hands closer together, uses your triceps more, wider apart, or use the muscles of your chest more. If you've got access to some weights, is the dumbbell bench press, where you're lying on a bench, pressing the dumbbells away. You can also do that with a barbell, just the normal bench press. And if you've got a good place to do it, tricep dips from bars. So up on bars and float, push yourself up and down, up and down. So there's some brilliant examples of exercises you can do to strengthen up the muscles we don't really work. Those are the chest and triceps. I'd also recommend strengthening up your shoulders. And that's quite important when you first come to rowing, because chances are you'll be using your shoulders in the rowing stroke. You shouldn't be, but every novice rower does. It takes quite a while to work out how to do it without using your shoulders. So I'd recommend to make sure you're not risking injury there, try and strengthen up your shoulders. You do that with overhead presses, so use dumbbells for this, or if you look at the handstand press, there's a way of, I'm not going to demonstrate this one because I can't do it very well, but if you flip yourself up into a handstand position, you can lean against a wall and then you can press your whole body weight using your shoulders. Again, 2 to 3 times a week on these exercises. If you're doing body weight stuff, I'd encourage you to push it as hard as you can, get as many reps as you can. If you're using weights, make sure you know proper technique, do it sensibly. With all exercises, I'd recommend having a look on YouTube for the proper technique. Just watch a 2-minute video, make sure you know what you're doing, do it safely. And if you have a hydro, all of this is already covered in their fantastic workout programs where you can just follow along, get the technique advice, so I'd recommend using those. If you're looking to buy a hydro, we have a discount code down below where you can save $100 or 100 English pounds on a hydro. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you've liked the video, please make sure you give the video a like, and I shall see you in the next video.